you.
Hey everybody, here again, another one. There to check out greatest haters of all time. So I'm not gonna lie to you, we saw like an hour, it's like a minute and a half of this, and had to do like a little cut that took too long. So we're kind of back with it again. But off rip, we saw Lex, and you know what? We're gonna wait till we get to that part of the video because we got some things to say about that altogether.
Hating is truly an art form like no other.
Yes.
To be a hater means you have pure animosity in your soul towards a person, place, or thing. So much hatred that is pretty much a part of one's personality, and
Dude,
sometimes
if
their purpose
Reverse
of
Blast
living.
will take out
And
at
when
least a
going
third of this
against a
video, I'm not gonna
hater
lie
whose
to you.
whole meaning of life is to destroy yours, I would recommend taking a back seat, because facing people like them head on could be a death sentence to your reputation. Because if the person in question is true to their game, they'll sabotage your spirit by any means necessary.
Why you grab my noodles?
That's one of the parts of hating I kind of respect. The dedication. It kind of makes the hating a spectacle to see. Like take Lex Luthor, for example. This dude hates Superman, who's the embodiment of good and saving.
Any man that says you being alive fuels the envy that I need to get up out of the morning and to breathe and to have the will to live is a maniac. And this is just the live action movie version, mind you. We're not talking about the version that gave himself cancer with kryptonite because he hates Superman so much and then points at him and says, "This is your fault." Yes, Jay.
As many people as possible from any evil, and Luthor is just raging at the fact that an alien is a better person than he could ever be. Plus, he's bald. That's already enough reason to be a crash out. Lex takes Hayden to another level throughout the entire movie. After Superman turns himself in, after Lex himself broke into his house to steal Superman's parents' secret tape they filmed for him before their planet, you know, blew up. And also steal his dog. This dude put him in a whole.
It wasn't his dog either. That's the crazy thing.
And it seems like he keeps everyone he hates in this jail, like his ex. She's not even a criminal. She's
exactly. Bro's not just a hater on Superman. He's a hater with everybody. He kept several ex-girlfriends in that dimension, Jay. Several. Also, let's not forget, oh boy, they got shot in the head because he helped Superman out in the streets. How you found him is already just like, why? And to kidnap him, to use him as a Russian... This man said, this man shot him and was like, huh, I thought that was gonna last longer. Excuse me? Excused out of me?
only in there because she was about to expose his ass for being the true criminal. Not just that, he made a whole clone of Superman just to beat Superman's ass.
Yes.
This man could have done so much good things with the clone. He could have been out saving the world with the clone. Sure, he could have made the clone look like himself.
Bro, that's what I'm getting about these over-the-top intelligent heroes. Like Syndrome, right? His whole plan was, I can make tech and give it to the world, and everyone will have this stuff. You could have done that regardless if superheroes were there or not. You quite literally didn't have to kill anyone to do the plan that you needed to do. You could have made the tech that you made and do what you wanted to do without the need to commit genocide. Lex quite literally he's rich. He can do whatever he wants. He incited a war with a freaking third world country before he decided to help the homeless. Think about that. He did all this, but didn't once give to the homeless. That's absurdity.
And take credit with accomplishing world peace. Based on how strong it was, he was going toe-to-toe with Superman. But nah, instead he would rather use the clone to square up with Superman because he hated him that much.
And memorize every single move like a freaking Mortal Kombat sheet.
At the end of the movie, just to potentially catch a successful fade. The amount of hating Lex Luthor does throughout the movie is unfathomable. And of course, in the comics, this man is still a menace. In one of the Superman Adventures comics, Supergirl is sick and dying of an illness. Then out of desperation, Superman goes to Lex Luthor for him to cure her. And Lex is like,
yeah, I'll cure her illness. You just gotta do one thing for me.
You gotta kill yourself.
He was
You see what I mean, Jay?
Now this I ain't see.
Both of us
This
didn't,
one
but I
I did
believe
not
it.
see.
None of us did, but I believe it. I would believe it. And you know what's crazy? Superman would actually do it. I believe he would. It's Superman. He would do that. I mean, obviously, it's like, why? And also, how? Because he's Superman. I mean, unless you just literally get a kryptonite knife and get you, but even then, it's like he's tanked kryptonite before, so it's like, what the heck will take this man to? Not to mention, if they get the freaking Dragon Balls and heal this one like they do all the time, anyways,
What?
it's like, nah, wait, you know what? That is loophole. Kill Superman, get the Dragon Balls, bring him back, and then he's back again. Because they've done it before in Justice League. I mean, I know they didn't use the Dragon Balls as the mother box, but same thing. Just do that. They'll do it all the time anyways. Just do it again.
Only willing to help a dying Supergirl if Superman offed himself. And it turned out he didn't even have a cure. He just wanted Superman dead.
You know what? At least he still have the Dragon Balls.
If this ain't some A1 Hayden, then I don't know what is. Lex Luthor definitely belongs in history's biggest haters. Now, excuse me, I gotta go bounce. This ain't even my channel.
Thank you so much for that intro, Sapphire. And I know some of y'all might be asking, who am I? Man, I'm Degenerocity. You know who I am.
Stop.
And I'm about to pick up where he left off because there is so many haters that I can really
Doom?
sit down
Oh, I
and
forgot about
dissect.
Dr. Doom.
I'm gonna crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Right here,
Bruh, sworn announcers are freaking insane. Let me go back and hear what he just said.
down and dissect. I'm gonna crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Right here, right now. I'm gonna start it off with
Crack your skull open and fertilize your brain. That sounds like a euphemism for something that I don't want to go into.
one of the greatest haters of all time, Dio. Dio is one of the greatest haters of all
I
time.
didn't watch JoJo.
The
I
amount
don't
of
know what he
hate
did.
carries in his heart is the same amount of plastic on Kim K, nigga. It's too damn big. This man on his introduction literally jumped out the V with joy, ready to cause nothing but hatred. Anything related to Jonathan was getting belt to ass. You his
Dang.
dog, he booming. You Jonathan himself, he's smoking you. He literally stole his girl's first kiss so Jonathan couldn't do it himself.
Absurdity.
Nigga, that is rape. And you really had niggas in the back.
Okay. He straight up said it. Did you hear what he said?
Yes,
straight-
I
he's
heard
straight-
it.
He straight up said it.
Background being like, damn, big bro, I want to do that
Okay.
too. Like he hated so much, he waited hundreds of years just to beef
Wait,
with
Timmy
his
Turner's
main
dad gotta
ops
be on this list.
descendants. This man was using his ops body to have sex with multiple.
Ain't this what Stick Meter did to Tom in Boondocks? When he freaking possessed this man Tom's body and then smashed his wife before he went to catch the fade? No, wait, let's talk about that, right? Stick Meter possessed this man Tom's body. He went to catch the fade after he used the body to clap cheeks. He could have got the fade first. He went to add salt to the wound, Jay. But hey, you know what? A win is a win.
Woman. Nah, don't rewind that. You heard what I said. He's a
Will.
freaky ass nigga. And he really had
is.
international
He is.
niggas on payroll. Just to make sure there's nowhere on the planet you can't feel that hatred.
What was that?
Niggas on payroll.
I
Just
still
to
want
make
to know
sure
what
there's
the name of the
nowhere on
anime is to this day.
What the heck? This gotta be edited. There's no way this is real. Who the
It
heck?
is. It's real.
How? What is the context? Why is that gun in the paper?
You're asking the wrong question. It's not why the gun is in the paper. It's literally how. Literally how.
You know
you
what?
can't feel that hatred. This man real life hired a baby. Nigga, a baby. And he's ugly. Another Dio disciple meant to pass on the hatred was an orangutan that owned a ship, smoked cigarettes, and read magazines. Rod Wave, I know you're under there, nigga. Stop avoiding your taxes. And what I hate about Dio the most, he will never not look clean while doing all this hating.
Or
I will
farming.
never forget the final fight of part 3 where he finally showed off to Jotaro and the gang. And when Joseph
What
found
piccolo
out, he was
stance is
like,
that?
watch out, bro. This nigga Dio wildin'. And Dio really said, And he really said,
The glaze is insane.
"Oh my days!" Who got the actor to snap like that? Play that one more time.
Stop glazing it.
For my people in the back.
I mean, it makes sense, man. This is the best.
Yeah, but he
this is
keeps
one of the best.
What is you doing?
You see right there.
Dio's one of the greatest.
Get off of it, bro.
I'm sorry. Now, I do want to rapid fire a lot more before I get to the next major one I'm going to talk about. We were just talking about Star Wars a few videos ago, and their entire power system is built on having the greatest haters to ever live. If you are a Sith
Dear
or
God.
using the dark side of the Force,
Didn't you talk about
Dear
this earlier
God.
tonight? We was talking about something like this earlier today.
Yes. Dear God Almighty.
Hey, say your stuff, Jay. We was talking about this earlier tonight.
So literally, I forgot what we was mainly talking about.
We was talking about clankers
Oh,
or something.
yeah, the
That's
clanker
what he
thing.
was talking about.
There is all right. There is 3 like biggest haters here. That well, there's 4 technically. I was talking about that technically later. But you have Darth Vader himself.
Yes.
You have Palpatine.
Yes.
I think that's his name. And then
Yeah, it's Palpatine.
General Grievous. But then that technically that I mentioned is the dude who be fencing with his lightsaber. Of those 4, I'm just calling it. If he talks about Darth Maul, that's not hating. That is just straight up the embodiment of destruction. No.
No, bro.
you can
Darth
live
Maul
damn near
is
anything
so
as long as you have
bad.
enough hate and rage in your body. Anakin Skywalker getting burned alive, he could have been burning like how King Von is for days on end, simply due to his hatred of Obi-Wan. And hating on Obi-Wan really gotta be a free ticket to immortality, because even Darth Maul survived getting cut in half, unlike a certain JJK character. Only survived the encounter because the hatred for Obi-Wan kept his soul alive.
What's this man yelling this like freaking Broly did with Goku? Goku? What? Why is he tweaking in the middle of the desert, bro?
The fact that I've watched this and know why he's tweaking out is so funny to me.
What happened to him? What happened?
Like, no. If there was a rage baiting video to be made about Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi would be the #1 rage baiter ever.
I gotta watch Star Wars. What the heck did this man do, bro?
It's mainly Clone Wars. Mans was angering everybody because no joke. I think in this scene alone, Obi-Wan Kenobi basically did him so wrong and left him there.
Dang.
I think he took his ship.
Dang.
I don't remember. What I do remember is that Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars show was such a rage baiter because the way how he talked and then he would just make funny quips and jokes while fighting, or even when he's not even doing that, he's just the way how he fight is so aggravating.
Oh my gosh.
Slade is truly one of the greatest.
To put gas in a mask, to terrorize a 15-year-old in death while you are rotting in hell is absurd. If you don't rest your, oh my, to psychologically whoop a man, to make a man beg for his life in death with you not fighting this man at all is crazy
teammates
work.
believe he's crazy.
These niggas is not even past high school age, and you can't leave them alone. Nah, you know what's crazy? Robin is the most scariest member, because let me tell you why. Any regular human that makes the daughter of the devil himself scared in battle, you don't want to fight that nigga. Any nigga that freaking does a double knee drop off of a skyscraper and then proceeds to still deliver haymakers after he falls down with no fall damage, you don't want to fight that man. And the fact that he had that exact same man begging for his life while he was not being hit at all in death is crazy work.
It's haters from my childhood. I know everyone and their mama know that
He came back from hell to catch the fade with teenagers, mind you.
at one episode where
I
he
know.
gaslit the Titan so bad, they dead thought Robin was fighting a ghost.
Stop. These niggas,
This
how
right
old?
here was
These
it
can't be older than 16. Stop it.
They
But
really
people
had
only
him
talking about
freaking-
this scene actually pisses me off because
Like,
Slade
Robin,
does so much
there's
more.
no one
The
there.
series
There was
literally
right there.
ends with an entire
Huh?
Just talking about that scene. Literally, just Robin. There's no one there. It just a quick.
Haymaker. Haymaker. Bro. Stop.
episode of him tormenting Beast Boy. In the final scene of the show is just him saying this about his girlfriend.
She doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want
I'll throw a robot, by the way.
to see you anymore.
This was hatred so palpable it literally scared me as a kid. And this ain't even mentioning him probing all the time.
Can't keep pausing anymore. Because we have still like 15 minutes left.
Just to manipulate Robin. Like, he literally spent the entire first season tormenting Robin with slave
Yes.
bots and just trolling the nigga.
Yes.
Not
I
now,
will-
not ever. I am the thing that keeps
That-
you up at
look,
night.
I am the thing that keeps you up at night. He's not there. Jay, he's not there.
I know.
Stop.
The evil that haunts every dark corner of your mind.
The thing that's so
Stop.
funny to me, I don't even know why Slade hates on the Titans the way that he
There's no reason. There's none. There can't be. He's doing it for the love of the game. There's no logical reason why he'd be doing this to these people. Nothing. Nothing keeps you up at night. This man, mind you, he started this for no reason. The only reason I could think he would do this was to get close to Batman. And even then, it's like, nothing you're doing is able to get to Batman. Not even in the long run, because only one of them has to do anything with Batman at all. So at that point, you're doing this because you love doing this. You want an easy prey. There's
does.
no
I
way.
assume the comics explain this, but every single
They
time I
don't.
ask people about him in the comics, they're just like,
You a pedophile.
I really don't know.
Yes.
I would just move on.
Actually, I didn't because it's none of your goddamn business.
So if I were to take a hair from your desk and run it for drugs, it would come back positive, right?
Sorry, he's gonna go
Why
get some
would someone
food real quick.
pretend to be an addict if he's not? Unless he's got something a hell of a lot worse to hide.
Dokes. Now, Dokes is one of the most iconic
I'm not gonna lie to you, I
haters
don't
in
know who this
fiction,
is.
and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. He is so iconic, he has become a popular meme in 2 different generations. When I was growing up, all you would see on Vine is,
Surprise, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker.
Oh, that was
All
him?
sides, motherfucker.
and today, I would be surprised if you could even go 4 effing seconds without seeing any type of Dokes reaction image. He is that iconic.
Oh, that's
I love
what that's
Dokes'
from.
and Dexter's relationship
never
so
seen the
much 'cause they're
show.
literally just a live-action version of Light and L. One of them works for
Really?
the police and is also a murderer. The other one is highly suspect of the culprit that everybody loves. They are very similar relationships, except Dokes is 10 times more vulgar.
Dang.
Oh!
Oh.
From literally episode 1 of this show, this man was hot on his ass. It's the type of hatred that would actually inspire you, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, the way he would catch Dexter lacking just off hating alone is some of the most infatuating to watch.
You finally decided to fight back.
Who the f
No.
is this nigga?
How
Some of my
long was he
favorite
standing
scenes from him
there?
is where he damn near breaks the 4th wall to catch Dexter in a trap, a hezzy, a straight ankle breaker.
Poured his victim's blood just to have a party at the motherfucking Marina View Hotel. Why would he do that?
To chase me down the rabbit hole.
What was that, Morgan?
Oh.
Bro, he dead almost read this
Did he
nigga's
hurt
mind.
his
His
monologue?
hatred is so strong it got him astral projecting. One of my
Yes.
favorites is in season 2 where Dexter's doing some stuff he shouldn't be doing on the job and quickly switches to some OnlyFans stuff when Dokes enters the room. And he really tries to throw Dokes off saying, yeah, I'm just in here watching porn, man. I'm a sick individual.
Oops. Caught me.
Bullshit. What the hell were you really doing in here?
The tits are right there.
Yeah. But in 10 years, you've never rented a single porn title.
Dang. The music is crazy.
I would recommend watching Dexter
His
just
face.
for Dokes' parts alone, but I'm not gonna lie, the way the show does him is some bullshit. But Dokes is still
Dang.
one of the greatest haters to ever walk Earth. And there is so much more I can talk about. Skip Bayless talking about LeBron, aka Le Frozen One, doing generational damage to his PR during the Miami Heat era. Cartoons, in my opinion, got some of the most underrated haters of all time. The hatred Timmy Turner's dad has
I knew
on
it, he
Dingleberg
had to
is
be
some
in
of the
here.
funniest things I've ever seen.
Did she give you this bazooka?
Which I can't fire at the Dingleberg's house because
That thing was in his house. He knew that thing was in his house for a good 10 seconds and immediately tries to do a drone strike.
it's out of ammo.
Shredder was hitting generational.
Oh, nah. Nah. Jay, you've seen this version, right? We both know what he's done. To risk humanity to get your get back and then say Hamato Yoshi is dead. I can finally rest at peace. What? And then gets paralyzed in the reverse timeline, then shoots himself up with God knows what to get the get back. You know what?
Talk about
You know what's crazy? I don't think he genuinely knew what to do with himself after he would have killed Splinter. I truly think after he killed Splinter and the Turtles, he would have offed himself. Because there's nothing more that he knows what to do with his life. He spent all his time, money, energy. No, wait. Let's start off with this, right? He did not know Splinter was alive until the news broadcast sent him to New York. Mind you, he only went because he thought he could be there. Not because he knew, but because he thought he might be there. So you spent a good 15 years, quote unquote, thinking he was dead. What did you do within those 15 years to where when you find out he's alive, you instantly regain all the freaking memories of hatred you've had before you thought he died? How do you not move on, even if you think the person's dead? After 15 years, my nigga? Do you still hold on to that? That's an absurd level of pettiness that cannot be matched. Because there's no freaking way you still hold on to that for 15 years and you think he's already dead and burning in the ground. There's no
Hatred
way.
levels on Nickelodeon literally stole and raised his.
Not even 2003 Shredder had this much hatred in his heart towards these people. Not even him had this much hatred, bro.
Main ops daughter straight tormenting the Turtles. Look at how he did this nigga.
one thing I want to say.
Nah, bro, he was lethal.
Spin him
And
like
this
a
ain't even
Beyblade is
counting-
insane. To spin this man like a hold on.
Nah.
They just spin the character model over and over again to make that scene, Jay. That's... Mind you, I saw this episode literally early today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro, he was lethal. And this ain't even counting how he was willing to sacrifice the.
You know what's crazy? I don't remember many things as a child. To this day, I will always remember this exact moment. When he let the world get sucked up to kill one man. And then say, I finally have won. That's what I'm saying, that when he would have killed Splinter, I truly, honest to God, believe he would have offed himself. Because he does not know what else to do with his freaking life, other than hunt a rat down in the sewers. He's rich, mind you. He's rich, got an army, could have done anything. He went to New York and the Bronx to kill a rat and turtles that were living their best life until you showed up. Not their best life, but like, if you didn't show up, the only problem they would have to deal with is the Krang. Quite literally. You caused more problems that they didn't need to worry about, my dude.
Entire planet just to kill Splinter. He
Yes.
one of the greatest of all time, but he not even the best out of a cartoon. I would go as far as to say Bikini Bottom got some of the greatest haters
You know
in
what?
fiction.
They do got
Whether
some
it's the civilians
Yep.
or the characters we know, everybody's out here hating.
Huh. Let's see. Roll on or stick?
I think she should buy both.
Like, the way these
Just
niggas will actually
don't
go
do this
out
and then
their
say it out
way
loud.
just to hate on you is insane. Like, we got examples like this fish right here who hasn't eaten
No.
for 3 days. And instead of taking the free food and graciously accepting the offer, he ends up hating on crabs and walking away. This nigga would rather hate and die than
Mind you, he can't walk away because he's actively on his arms moving. He can't. He's on his deathbed and he used his last bit of life to hate. That's
be a
absurd.
good person.
Is this nigga serious?
Like,
Yes.
their hatred is so on go. If you just scream at an old man, they are willing to beat him half to death. And it don't matter what age it is, whether it's kids or
He jumped at
adults.
70,
You are
it's
going to get
insane.
fried.
Hey, I saw you on TV last night.
New brand plate.
Now, sometimes I feel like the hatred of certain characters is warranted. Playing hating on Mr. Krabs, in my opinion, is justified. This nigga will do
Yes.
anything for a little bit of change.
He sells SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents or something like that. He pays his employees to work there, and besides giving them paychecks. At that point,
Yeah.
find another job. Work for Plankton at that point. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Plankton would pay you. You know why? Because he pays all the money in the world to make machines to kill crabs. If he can pay for all those, he can pay his employees.
There's a
Mind you,
crazier,
SpongeBob can actually cook, so he can make the chum book. He can pimp that out and work for him and be good. I feel like.
there's a crazier moment in that
What?
show that I'll never forget. Man's just so stingy about money and just cares so little about like everything else. He made someone unwatch TV.
TV. Oh. Oh my gosh, bro! This is the kind of greed. This is worse than the greed they talk about in the Bible. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's worse than that type of greed. To unwind TV to take back what they saw for the price is absurd levels of greed.
Like, I know y'all remember when he sold off SpongeBob for 62 cents.
This right here got me, bro. Mind you, this is coming from a guy that didn't watch SpongeBob growing up because I couldn't watch SpongeBob. But after hearing the things this man has done, I'm like, how? 62 cents is absurd.
Nigga, that's not even a good business decision. And Squidward
No.
be hated like crazy, but I can honestly
Justify.
get it. The way he be getting rage baited, I honestly don't even know how he's alive.
Come on, Squidward, give it a try.
Stop.
You did it wrong, Squidward.
I did it exactly the way you did.
Oh no. Look at his head, bro. No, wait. No, because this man Jay was also mad watching SpongeBob once. Tell him about it. Remember
Oh.
freaking this man
Oh my
stays
God.
mad over the mayonnaise is an instrument line, bro. He stays mad
Oh.
over that.
Let me show y'all something that I have here in my
Oh
dorm.
my. I think it's because he's a music man, okay? That's why he's mad about the mayonnaise
I'm
is
a
an
hard-
instrument clip.
I'm a hardcore music man. Y'all would probably or guess like something of the lines of maybe a string instrument or probably even a wind instrument. This is a string instrument, but it's a string instrument called an air hoop. Now, what is an air hoop? Think of like a violin, except you prop it up like this when you're sitting down. You have a little bow and you just play, and you have to like do like stuff like that.
And he
And
got like a drum behind him too, I think.
oh yeah, and then I have this.
Oh yeah.
And growing up, like the mayonnaise thing, you know, I never understood until I started watching a lot of excuse me. I started watching a whole lot of videos of people just turning random things into instruments, like glass cups, sticks, um, what else? Even just tables. And then you want to try turning mayonnaise into an instrument?
He was mad, and I told him it was just because it was a dumb kid's joke, but he never let it go. He never let it go.
No, he's here's another thing too that me and JoJo kind of just like talked about because I'm not just mad because it's stupid, but it genuinely hurts
It
because
gives him
it's
psychic damage.
genuine. It's genuine. Like, you ever had that one friend you just get so mad at, but you can never like yell at him or get mad at him
Because
because
it's
it's
genuine
genuine.
stupidity.
Yeah, it's genuine stupidity. It's like, just
It's like trying
break
to
'em
teach
out.
your kid basic math. You know you can't get mad because they don't know what to do. But it's also like, nigga, I know you can learn this. If you don't add 1 + 1 = 2. Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
god,
bro.
I still
I can
remember
rapid
like,
fire some more real quick. I hear Sabretooth from X-Men is generational
Really?
at his
I
hatred for
mean,
Wolverine. He
yeah,
has
but
this
that
twisted
bad?
birthday
Is it that
tradition where
bad?
whenever it is Wolverine's birthday, no matter where he is on the planet, he will spawn to
This depends on Thanos' timing?
hold on. Mm-mm.
I didn't know he was that
Favorite
bad,
too?
bro.
It is so. If
I knew they was
people
rivals,
thought,
but I didn't know it was hater level, like this bad. I mean, obviously, I know he hates him. There's a rivalry, but I did not know it was this bad. Spelling out limbs and happy birthday every birthday, or doing something to didn't
that's
Thanos do
his
that to
friend,
somebody? Thanos did that to somebody. It was a random dude or something, wasn't it?
yeah.
Every year he'd come back to torment him. I
Bro,
did not know it was
The
this bad.
beef between Sabretooth and Wolverine is so goddamn bad.
I hope we get to fight him
It
in the Wolverine game. We got to, right? It has to be.
torment
has
Wolverine.
to.
We
It's
could talk about
destined to
Goro
happen.
Akechi from Persona, who is like gay people's like Yagami. His hatred and disdain for the main character is actually so
What
dope.
game is this?
I
Persona?
love the cutscene where he's like, "Come, Loki!"
Oh! Yes! I love that!
We could talk about Demise from Legend of Zelda, who lost one
Really?
fade and decided to curse Link's entire lineage. It's times like this where I wish I could come to Nintendo and just slap someone upside the head. This scene would have had elite voice acting. But no, they want all their characters to talk in moans. Why am I looking at a Toad and he's talking about some... Green Goblin is my favorite comic book villain.
Any man who comes to your Aunt May's house mid-prayer, blows off her wall, and then proceeds to say, finish. How's it go? This, first off, he knew where she lived, right? He had to know she was praying before blowing down the wall. And to find the right moment to break in mid-prayer to finish the line. This man dressed up as a grandma in a burning building just to get a sneak hit on Spider-Man. This man faked being Norman Osborn to catch a secret fade while his back was turned and still got killed. There's no level of hatred you can have for this man. That did nothing to you, bro. And we're only talking about live action Norman Osborn, mind you.
Of all time, and the way he would go out his way to torment.
If I hit you with 6 haymakers and you proceed to laugh at me, it's absurd. Also, I forgot to switch the screen back, my bad.
Favorite comic book villain of all time, and the way he would go out his way to torment Peter Parker is actually hilarious. One scene that I'll never get over is the fact that he hid in a burning
I just said this, bro.
building, screamed at the top of his lungs, hid in the building as a grandma
turn
just
around
to
to get the
one
sneak
cheap
attack.
shot on Parker. Like, there is so much more you could have done with that advantage, nigga. You just wanted to piss him off. And I knew Green Goblin was moving on hatred and no type of plan when he literally did this 2 seconds after finding out he was Peter Parker.
He's saying all the points that I just now said, bro. Blowing off... It's the fact that he said finish the prayer is what made me, like, just why? He had to add that little bit of salt to the wound.
This nigga is crazy. I got a whole video series on Kendrick Lamar. He really showed
The
y'all on
Catch a
the big
Predator.
stage what real haters be doing, writing each other poems. But now Kendrick was real life hating in ways I've never even seen possible. Like I remember watching the Super Bowl, seeing that chain on Kendrick. I was confused. I thought Amazon bought him. I was like, damn, Jeff Bezos, you still buying Africans? That's not cool.
No.
But nah, he had the lowercase a to represent A minor. While JoJo.
You know what? I didn't really pay much attention to the Kendrick and Drake beef, but every time I hear about it, there's always something new that just goes to show how much of this hatred he has for this
on
man.
stage 2, this nigga is crazy.
It's
This ain't
understandable,
even
too.
mentioning him dapping up everyone in existence at the Grammys, just to make sure the part where he calls Drake a pedophile plays on the speakers. Kendrick's truly a generational hater, but another rapper that has truly caught my eye is 50 Cent. Now, 50 Cent has proved to me that there's just different levels.
Oh, good lord. I mean, I know what happened. What the heck are you jumping up about?
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna just be quiet for a second.
You gonna let the video
Let
play?
this play out.
Okay.
Let
This man Diddy asked him to go shopping one time, and he said, "Oh nigga, you gay." This man made a documentary over his biggest op, and it has over 20 years worth of footage. And I don't even think Batman with prep time could have got some of this shit, nigga. Like he somehow got footage that not even Diddy know about. I know 50 got him watching it in prison like, that was you. This man has also been on the press tour of hell, smiling ear to ear, telling niggas how he slimed out Diddy.
Rick Ross.
This, what do you think he's gonna feel? Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's gonna say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time.
Boy, if you don't get... Now, I've known 50 Cent my whole life. And besides this gif, I've never seen this nigga smile till now. Tobias Whale, I really want to put in it.
Oh,
Okay, before we get to him, what are you talking? Huh?
So, for anybody who doesn't know,
I mean, I
the
heard
whole-
about it. I just don't know how over the extent of it is, of how bad it is.
The Rick Ross versus 50 Cent beef was just
Oh.
magnificent. Man, literally exposed him to be because you know how Rick Ross used to say like he like
I don't
deals
pay
in the
attention to
streets.
musical news that much, bro. What
Oh,
happened? I don't pay attention to like celebrity news that much unless it's like out in the
well,
open everywhere.
basically, so before 50 Cent did what he did, Rick Ross was making music about like how he was like in the streets doing selling drugs and all this other kind of stuff, you know, thugs, whatever. Then 50 Cent one day, I don't know what actually started. I just know 50 Cent just had a like straight up hate boner for this man to the point where he literally for years was just exposing the truth about Rick Ross used to be a correctional officer.
Dang.
And then to make matters even worse, he went to one of Rick Ross's, I think, exes that had like he had a son with, and took a picture with him.
Dang, bro. That's yeah.
That's
Also,
why I was so jumpy.
Yeah. Also, Tobias Wales. I didn't see all of Black Lightning. From what I've seen, he was a pretty terrible man.
His own video. He's really just an
And
evolved
let me
version
tell
of
you,
Uncle Ruck.
it's
I
funny.
can't remember all that he did, bro. I just remember that, like, I don't. To me, he was just Tombstone. I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, he just felt like
I'm getting
Tombstone.
down so before I have to what's it called? Before he has to expose to the world that the Pierce family are the chocolate covered Incredibles.
Taco covered
And the
Incredibles.
amount of hatred he be spewing out, I'm surprised CW even aired this.
I always say you can't trust a big lip, barrel chest, nappy headed, bug eyed sleuth.
At that point, just say the hard R, bro. At that point, just say the hard R. All these adjectives are getting on my nerves.
Negro as far as you can throw.
Oh. He said it. I just had to let it play for. He said it. Not the. Hold on.
You can't trust a big lip, barrel chest, nappy headed, bug eyed, slew footed Negro as far.
I just had to let it play for another second. Oh my gosh.
You can throw.
Oh! Big fella! Joker's one of the greatest villains of
Is Joker a hater though? I don't know because he just seems like he's just doing it, whether or not he hates Batman or
I'm
not.
about to say Joker doesn't count because Joker
No,
is
he's just
literally
doing it.
unlovable.
It's not even just Batman either. He does it to anybody, even Superman. He's attempted it with almost everybody that's
all
existed.
time, but
The
in this context,
the
he's
only
kind of a
person he can't do it to is Flash.
Yeah, because literally he put him in Arkham. I think the same day he tried.
bag.
Yeah.
Like you could argue that Joker doesn't actually hate the
No,
Batman.
he can't even do
just
Superman
loves to
either.
rage bait. And if that's the case, I'm not gonna lie.
The only time
yes,
he really got
sir,
Superman was
this
when he
nigga's
did
spitting.
Injustice.
But depending on the adaptation, there is some things he does to Batman you cannot label as any form of sick, twisted love. We could talk about Death in the Family, where this man beat the life.
Ooh, yeah, he did screw Jason up, bro. But I don't know how much of it's out of pure hatred for Batman or just the fact that he just likes causing pain. That's the thing I'm talking about. I don't know how much it's truly out of hatred for Batman or if he's just doing it because he's the Joker. And he does this sick stuff for the love of the game every other day. Like, I just don't know. Hold on.
Out of Jason Todd, just so we could troll Batman about it. Look at him cry for it.
Oh, wait, he did videotape that and send it to him. You know what? You know what? He got it. Did you know that? He sent Batman he sent Batman the footage of him beating Jason half to death.
I was about to say, I hope he
Yeah.
doesn't bring up the comics.
I think it just depends on who his target is, because generally he is the biggest hater in the sense of
No.
in terms of hatred. It's like he does hater stuff, but it's not out of hatred. It's out of like just pure insanity and evil.
Let me
Like
just say this.
What?
Please do not let this man talk about what he did to Jim Gordon. Please don't.
Jim Gordon or Barbara Gordon?
Both of them in the comics.
Yeah.
Both.
His life. Isn't that
Dear
funny,
Lord.
Batman?
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
We could talk about Death of the Family. We commit so much atrocities, I can't even write it on a list. Actually, never mind. I can. How about we start this bit off with arson?
Yep.
He even tortured random civilians and dressed them as the Justice League. I would have been like,
This whole time we was getting saved by some lame ass looking niggas?
Stop.
Hell nah.
And one of the worst comic examples of this is a comic called Emperor Joker, where Joker is somehow blessed with godlike powers and he begins to go crazy. And there is so many atrocities he does in this comic, I don't even know where to start. He literally eats China, but he uses his hatred on Batman to not only
Sesame Chicken go crazy.
torture him for years on end. Whenever Batman would die from the torture, Joker would bring him back to life. One of the worst ones is where Joker gives Batman no mouth and he cannot scream. And every morning, a flock of vultures come in and eat him alive.
Actually, you know what? He got it. I take back my statement. He got it, bro.
This is unrealistically demonic levels of hatred.
No, my statement was because I didn't know how much he's doing out of hatred. Because everyone else he's listed before has had a level of hatred towards somebody for something specific. But Joker just does this stuff because. It doesn't seem like it's out of hatred. It just seems like he's just doing it to be a troll and to just be the biggest menace to society. I don't know how much this really counts as pure hatred or if it's just still insanity.
What you even do to this, bro? Just slide it in. Reverse Flash and Dr. Doom.
Thank God. Thank God. Any man who moves a baseball to get a kid to miss a home run out of the sake of pettiness is absurd. Any man who kills every childhood friend that you've ever had is absurd. Any man who gets rejected by his ex and goes back in time to give her brain damage is absurd. Jay, continue.
I was gonna say the things Dr. Doom has done. First,
No, Dr.
Exhibit A.
Doom, yes. Go ahead, bro.
Exhibit A. What? You know what? Yeah, let's do Exhibit A. Johnny Storm. Literally, now it's valid though.
Yes, valid. Completely. I think I know what you're going to talk about. The what?
Valid.
His ex-wife, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep, I know what you're talking about.
Made him turn his flames off, and then he's like, yeah, turn his flames on. He's like, yeah. Now try turning them off. Can't turn them off. Can't touch anyone ever again.
Mind you, he was gonna make a deal with them and stop being their enemy. But Johnny done fucked it all up. Literally, he fucked it all up.
But then there's Exhibit B, which is one of the worst ones. And if I remember correctly, it was literally himself. He met another version of himself.
Yes, told him
That
what
first,
to get what you want. Stop hitting Reed Richards. No.
and then it's not even just that. It's also he said your fit is trash. Look at that. Look at that. Terrible. He's like, oh really? Wipes the whole universe. For what?
Also, let's not forget this man named Reed Richards' daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad.
Are like two of the greatest haters probably ever. Both of these two I feel like are in a tier of their own, and whichever one you decide to pick is honestly up to your personal preference.
Yes.
If you want methodical,
Me personally, I feel like it's a reverse
plotted out
Flash.
methods of pettiness,
It's absurd
Dr.
pettiness to
Doom
use
is the
time
way
travel
to
to
This man
torture
will
someone.
literally save the child of his greatest
And
op
then
just so he
named
can
it.
have something over his head. But if you want to see a nigga whose only purpose is to thrive off
Yes.
ignorance, Reverse
Yes.
Flash is honestly your guy.
Can't
Yes.
let this happen, Thawne.
It was
You'll
me,
die
Barry.
Too. As you say in this era, totally worth it.
Weird, buddy. Like, bro, niggas think he's a villain for any type of purpose. But really, nigga, he just like to hate.
Yes.
He don't care about none of that shit. This man was making Barry's life worse throughout every mundane task since birth. If that nigga ever tripped down the stairs, it was
Yes.
him. Barry playing baseball, hold his ass.
Yes! I'm telling you this right now. Since the day that I read what this man did to Barry, this one stuck out to me the hardest. Because what man in existence does a Little League game? This ain't no, oh, this is the game that's gonna get you drafted, bro. No, it was none of that. It was a child's, probably public baseball game that holds no weight. The kind of where you're probably so young, they still give you snacks after the game. That's what he decided to do. It was not even a game that mattered. He did this to be petty. Look at this man. That's this time on their hands, bro.
He saw Barry having a friend and he said,
Often.
catch you having fun. And erased the nigga out of existence.
Yes.
I don't even have the energy in my voice.
No, he also had a brother and erased him from the timeline to be an only child. He was mad the day that brother was born.
To make it sound any crazier, put this nigga under the jail.
Yes.
And the scariest thing about his hatred to me, it's not even restricted to just the Flash. It is to anybody that wrongs him. There was this girl that Eobard Thawne had a crush on, and when he
I told you about this earlier. To this day, it's
tried to shoot that
absurd.
shot, I ain't gonna lie, she dubbed him. It wasn't even because she ain't like him. She had a whole man. She's just being a good wife. And this man really said, that pussy belongs to me. And he goes back in time and shakes her so hard she became a vegetable.
J. Any man who does this needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped.
What are you going to do?
He
What
gains
you wanna
nothing
do?
from this. He gains nothing. He did this to be petty. You can't stop this man. He needs to be killed. Buried underneath hell. I'm not gonna lie. You can't keep getting
Even
away
Batman
with
can't
this.
even like.
You can't keep
Even
getting away
Batman
with
can't
this.
even spare
It
this.
needs to be stopped.
Oh, hell nah. And this is all because she didn't give him any. Literally reduced her
Yes.
to a Twitch streamer IQ. Nigga, ain't you a streamer?
Dang.
Yeah. Bro.
Golly.
Bro, dudes be wasting so much time on one person, they don't know other people exist that will probably be the goal, bro. To this day, I don't know one time I've ever been so one-sided in a relationship where I never let it go. You can't be me, bro. It cannot be me.
And Dr. Doom is also on this level too.
Okay, what
the
we
thing
got,
I love
Doom?
about Doom the most, he has hated Reed for so long, you could literally scale his hatred on a spectrum. He has
Yes.
stuff as small as making the Wi-Fi password to his kingdom an insult to Reed, and he
Yeah, that he got
Wait,
killed.
no. Are we talking all versions of Doom? Because don't remember that one Fortnite thing where he made Reed into a ball and then made him still alive? Yeah, remember that? Yeah, there was like there was like a Fortnite season where this man was the main villain. This man made Reed Richards into a ball, then kept him there. He made the thing his chair and made Johnny's heart his fireplace.
I was say I don't play Fortnite, so
No, bro, I remember he was making videos on that. Even if he didn't play Fortnite, they made a whole bunch of videos on this man Doom just doing the craziest
as
stuff.
Accepting eternal damnation over forgiving Reed. He'd rather die. This man would rather burn in hell instead of amending his hatred. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of inspirational. And this ain't even the only underworld stuff going on. He literally put Franklin Richards in hell. And this ain't even Franklin with the busted ass powers. Nigga, he's a baby. Like, this man real life had godlike powers. And instead of bringing back his mom or someone he loves, he immediately took Reed Richards' wife, as well as...
I forgot about this. I forgot he did this. In Secret Wars, this man rewrote reality and took his family. To take a man's wife and child by rewriting reality. You'd think there would be better things to do with becoming the god of the new world than taking a man's wife and child. Is it that good, Doctor? I get it. Sue Storm in Rivals is an attractive woman, but even then it's not worth it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Mind you, you are the god that rewrote time itself and you could have picked any random woman on Earth. But you chose his wife specifically and his children. Okay, you got it.
His kids. Is this nigga serious? But hey, Dr. Doom knew what he was doing though. He saw that milk and honey carrying...
It's joking. What's joking? I was joking, bro.
Bro, come on.
all that Stranger Things. And he was like,
I was
I got
joking.
one question for you. Who wants back? Will you still love
This man is a sick individual.
me, even though I'm chopped? Like, I know Sue looking at this nigga like, hell no. Bro, no wonder you hate Reed. You are chopped. Get that thing off the road, bro.
He has the power to do magic and all this stuff and can't afford to fix his face. You became second in Sorcerer Supreme from Doctor Strange. You couldn't find a facial reverser. If you don't get that daggone time stone and reverse that face.
But lastly, I'm gonna end it off with the greatest hater in fiction. Am from I Have No Mouth and I Cannot Scream. I say this with no hyperbole when I say Am is 50 times worse than the greatest hater you think is in fiction.
Who is
like
this?
The reason why I'm scared of AI use is not because of the gay LeBron edits. It's because of shit like this. This man Am took over and destroyed the entire planet and leaves only a handful of humans.
Huh? Who's this?
Am is an evil. And I'm not just lightly putting this. Am is an evil AI. Think of, if you can think of anything in the world that could have happened, Am could have already done it by now.
Gotcha.
It's for him to torture to no end. One of the first characters that we meet is literally hung on the ceiling by his right ankle and has his neck gaped open from ear to ear. And if you heard that thinking that he should be dead by now, well, guess what? I'm gonna start sounding like Steve Harvey, because dude, yes, but that only amplifies the monstrosity of Am. He will torture you till you're at the last line of your life, only to completely revive you back to health just to do it again. He is a sick and twisted individual who has tortured the humans in the story for over 100 years. And he really be moving like MJ, because his torture is personal as hell. One of the main characters was a scientist, and he was like, I don't know, man, I'm smart as hell. Man, no you not. And his personal torture to him was to rid him of all his knowledge.
Only laughing because we made this exact same joke earlier in the video, which is not in the video. I think, did we make this in the video? Yeah, we did. And it was this scene right here that had us dying laughing, bro.
And have him as functional as a caveman. The torture that he gives throughout this series is so sick and deranged, I actually
Where do you
worry
find
for the
this
author's
book
mental
at?
health. How did you think of any of this? And Am's monologue of hatred is truly one of the greatest pieces of fiction I have ever read through. I have never felt such vitriol jump out of a page. Now, sadly, this is only a comic and a book, so you gotta read, and I know a lot of y'all can't. I hear there is a game, I don't know how good it is, but that is also mainly just reading. But I don't want to spoil anything more out of Am. Read the story for yourself and feel all the hatred he displays. Shout out my dog Degenerocity for tapping in. And to finally address this, no, we are not the same person. God, can y'all niggas shut up?
Yeah, apparently everyone thought he was like the same person. Then again, I feel like I kind of did at one point, because have you heard like all these like black commentary like channels that do this kind of stuff? A lot of them sound similar to each other, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, so many sound like the same person, so it's not just them two, bro. A lot of y'all just sound the same, because y'all talk with the same, like, y'all talk with the same emotion. They talk, like, with the same, like, I mean, granted, some of y'all talk shorter than some of each other, some of y'all talk, like, with the same, like, expression and emotion when y'all say things, so it's like, there's not much you can do when y'all all just talk the same so much. But hey, I guess that was just it for this one, bro. Hope you have a good day. Don't be haters, and God bless.
Yeah, boy.